Hi everybody, it's Dana. Welcome to my channel. I just filmed for like 15 minutes and realized I had hit like take a picture instead of record a video. so so I had finished up a project and then I was showing you papers for my next project and went to check to see if I was in frame and my camera wasn't even on. So I want to show you, I've got a kind of an ephemera making little stint. So I wanted to show you, these are the tags and journaling cards that are all stitched around now that we did in the last video. And then here's all of the window envelopes that I got done. These are tuck spots. These will be tuck spots. It's great. And then here's the longer ones that are going to be either belly bands or side pockets. These turned out really good. I had so much fun making these. And then we have our nice, really big pocket. That's going to look great in a journal. And then I've been working on just these putting together. So I had some for my stash, the little music page booklets that I created to go in my Alice journals. And I loved them so much I wanted to make a stash of them. So I have those. So that's what I've been up to. And I'm going to be beginning a journal here in the next day or two. And this uses a free kit from Artie Mays that she has on her website. I'm going to link her website below. She has a lot of freebies to download on her website, and she has this entire kit. And she's so talented. She's one of my favorite digital artists, and I love her stuff. But she has a ton of stuff that's just free. So I've printed this kit. And here's what it looks like, and I printed it on like ivory cardstock. So it just kind of made it a little more, even more muted. So what I want to do today is play with making some tags. Now the kit comes with lots of tags, okay? So there's a ton of them, but I really wanted to play with some napkins. And just so that, you know, everything in the journal isn't totally matchy-matchy. So what I found these pieces of, they're like chipboard, and I don't know where they came from. I found them in my stash in my bins over here to the right, where I keep all of my stuff that I create for my journals, my ephemera pieces and stuff. And then I also have a bin that has things that like need to be decorated. So like plain things like this that I'll set aside and go, oh, that'd be great for a piece of ephemera, or packaging or things like that, that I like. This is a piece of packaging that's in there that I thought would make a great like jumbo tag. And so I stick things like that in a bin here to my right, and that's what I pull from when I just want to play around. So what I thought with these is that we'll cover them, and then and I like the kind of chipboard background that's on the other side, so I'm not going to cover both sides, because once I ink this up and put it in the journal, it's going to be really nice and kind of rustic looking. So ends are kind of curled just a little bit. I don't know where I got these from. Anyway, what I thought was I'd cover them and then cut them down the middle, and it's going to be a great kind of tag size. So some will go into the journal, some will kind of go into my bin of stuff to pull from for journals. So I would like to use napkin on these, so that's what I'm going to do. And you know what? My glue book is gone because I finished it using it, all the pages. So I'm going to just pull part of my Sherlock book over here and use that as a glue book. So this is more pinks and stuff. So I pulled my napkins out. So let's see what we have in here that we can pull. Purple's not going to work. Let's see what napkins we have that we can use. Okay, this is really pretty. Parts of that are purple, but definitely parts of it are pink too. This is fairly muted. It does have purple in it. I really like that text and stuff, but I don't really think that it goes. This is more blues. Blues. That's a little too cartoony. Oh, look, this is the little one to this big one. So we'll see which one of those we want to use. Oh, this is really pretty. Doesn't all have to be pink. And like this would be a nice contrast to all the pink. It's got some yellows and some birds and stuff. So maybe we'll use that. This even has some reds. Not sure how that would look. Okay. I think we'll pull this one because it's just muted. Kind of neutral. That's the color I was looking for. That's what I was looking for, neutral. So let's pull that one too. Okay, so we have a few to play with. So let's use those. I didn't even have to go into my other stack over here. Okay. Let's get these put aside. So we have room to play. Grab my tape. Because we need that. I have so much stuff sitting out. Get some stuff out of the way here. Okay. My glue stick. Okay. So let's just start pulling from the pile here. Taking these layers off. There we go. This one's really pretty. I love neutral colors on things because when you embellish them, then you can kind of punch up the color a little bit. So I'm wondering, I think our piece of chipboard is like almost the size of the napkin. Almost. I think we're going to have to bring some more napkin in over here, but we can do that with pieces. Excuse me. All right, so let's get some glue on here. Kind of wondering if I want to use Mod Podge. Let's use Mod Podge. Let me grab that with a paintbrush. Okay. Now I use wax paper. I got this tip from Gail Agostinelli. I use wax paper on the lid of my Mod Podge bottle because it keeps the lid from sticking shut. That was a great tip. Okay, so let's just put glue all over here. I haven't used my Mod Podge in a long time. This is kind of, I mean, it's lightweight chipboard, you know, like cereal box weight, but it's going to hold nicely. And those edges are kind of curved in a little bit, so there's a fly buzzing around me. It's driving me crazy. Okay. So that way we can make sure we've got glue all over, even in these like little curved edges right here. Okay. So I'm going to take this off my book. We're going to kind of lay the napkin on here. Ever so delicately. See how it kind of wrinkles up some? I like that. I think that it adds dimension to your piece. Oop, now we have a little hole there because I wasn't gentle enough. Let me give this some glue over the top. But that's okay, we'll patch that hole. No worries. Okay. Okay, let's set this one aside to dry. Put this over here. Let's flip our page over. See what we have now. That's really, I really love this one. Let's use this one. Is this second layer going to come off as good? Probably not. Going to need a little help. All right. I love using napkins for ephemera because it just gives such a neat look. And I tell you, there's some just absolutely beautiful napkins out there. Okay, so let's get another piece covered in glue. I hope y'all are doing well. I've missed being on here with you guys. I haven't actually been crafting all that much because I haven't felt well. But, you know, so it goes. I try not to complain too much. I hope y'all are doing well, though. I'm sure some of you are experiencing some maybe new freedoms with things opening back up and things like that. And I'm not, but I'm sure some of you are. Here we go. Okay. Now this one we won't have to patch at all because it just kind of runs, the design kind of runs. Stretch that out a little bit. Okay. Really pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. What a pretty napkin. Okay, let's give this a top coat here. And when it's dry, we'll cut it away. Probably could have given it a top coat after I had trimmed it away, but oh, that's okay. Doing things backwards today. That's okay. That's just me sometimes. Sometimes it's the hard way around, you know, because that's just what I was thinking about at the moment. I want to thank all of you who have gone over to my Etsy shop the last few days and bought some journals, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of the positive feedback that you've left over there. Okay, there's that one. Ooh, that one's so pretty. Okay, let's put this one somewhere to dry. Find a place there. Okay. All right, let's do another one. Let's see. Oh, I just love this one. This one's so pretty. They're all pretty. I love them all. I'm a napkin lover. I have more than I will ever probably use in my whole entire life. But I just can't stop myself. They have such gorgeous designs, and I love the feel of them once they're on paper. And just can't. Let's see. Okay, we'll go that way. So I find myself being a napkin collector. So tell me what y'all are working on. I would love to hear what y'all are doing these days. What's keeping you busy? What are you crafting? I'm starting to think toward July. I know that seems like a really long way away, but it really isn't. And with July, of course, comes Christmas in July. And so I'm starting to think, I've started to gather some new Christmas kits that I've seen that I wanted to make journals out of. I've started to buy some fabric that I've seen that I love for Christmas. And they're going to make, I think I'm going to try and line this up to where we don't get much of that gold edge. I think for this one, I'm going to let it dry and then I'm going to put the coat on top. Because I'm seeing on this first one that I did, I've got some bubbling right here where it didn't quite adhere. Let's see if I can push that down. So maybe we'll wait and seal it after it's dry. Okay. Set this over here to dry. Let's do one more. And I'm trying to decide which napkin I want to use here. This one would be cool because it's one continuous design that we can pick what area we want. So let's use this one. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Those linings are really on there. Let's see if I can get a hold of the other part. There we go. Oh, I lost my piece of tape. There we go. Gonna need a new one. Okay. Gently. Woo, that was really on there. Okay. Let's get some glue on here. I think I'm gonna cut this or tear it. Ooh, those don't tear very well, huh? Let's cut it. That way we're not working with this huge thing. There we go. Oop, it's blowing everywhere. My fan, the air conditioning. There we go. Okay. Now, let's get our glue on our last piece here. Okay. It's so fun. I love doing stuff like this. Okay. Come off of there. All All right. I'm thinking I want like this middle part right here. So let's try and line that up. Pretty, really pretty. Okay. All right. Let's set this aside. Let's see if we can come back to our first one that we did and see what it's looking like. Let's trim it out. Get my other scissors. Where are my pink scissors? There they are. Because this, I think we need to add some stuff to. It was a little like the design did not go like all the way to the edges. So we need to kind of spruce that up a little bit. Okay, this could go with scraps. See how much white there is? So I'm thinking, it would be nice to take some of the scraps from like this one and maybe do something with that space. Like we have some really pretty leaves here. Let's tear these out. And I'm thinking we can add these in kind of those sparse spots. Maybe like right here in this corner. I think we can take the purple flower off though. Yeah. So let's add this up here. And we'll just do some patchwork and get this piece to where we want it to be. Yeah. Oh, see, that already looks better. And then maybe we can add some pink stuff over here. Let's trim off, this one that we did so we can use the scraps. Okay, what scraps do we have here? We've got some little flowers right here. See if we can get those off. That might look pretty right there. Hope I'm in frame, guys. I'll just put this right here. Fill in that little oh no! Oh shoot. Okay, I messed that one up. So we're gonna have to cut a new one. Let's see. That's okay. There's other ones on the other sides of the napkin. I just was not being careful. And I was trying to rush. And that's what happens to me. Some people can hurry through a project and it looks beautiful. If I hurry through a project, Oh my gosh, I messed it up so bad. Okay, that's still wet from the glue that I put down. So now I'm going to tap this down into place before I put glue on it. There we go. Okay. We definitely need something here. So let's... I don't think anything on there. Oh, this one's pretty much dry. Let's trim this off so we can use the scraps. Okay. So what I want to do is just take just part of this and just kind of, I don't want a super straight edge. So I'm just going to kind of tear around some of the flowers here. Doesn't have to be neat. Because it's all going to kind of come off the edge anyway. And I'm thinking of just kind of right there. Oops, that's way too much glue. And this will patch that part up that I got a hole. I'm thinking like right here. There we go. And then something here, we'll just use this little scrap right here. There, it kind of filled up the blank spots. Now, I know you're looking at it thinking this side is much more bare than this side, but don't forget we're cutting this in half to make a tag. So this isn't going to be with this side. So this is just looks like a nice kind of collaged, if you know, split it in half. This looks like a nice kind of just collaged piece that we'll put a focal point on and we'll decorate it up and it'll be really pretty. Okay, so let's set this aside. Let me check my time, see where we're at. Okay, we have just a few more minutes. Okay, so this needs to dry. And the other ones I don't think needed to really be patched up, so we just need to trim them out and take a look at them. And then tomorrow, and yes, I'm promising a video tomorrow. I am going to get back on the ball with putting my videos out because I miss y'all. So tomorrow or the next day, what we'll do, these will be completely dry and we'll cut them into tags and we'll decorate them. And then we'll have this cute little stash of tags that are nice weight because they're light chipboard. So here's how that one turned out. This was the other one that I put, like, I already put the second coat on, so it already feels really nice. Okay, so we have that one. Oh, that's a napkin. Okay, then we have this one. So let's trim this out and take a look at it. It's like a reveal. So we'll cut our tags out, we'll ink and age everything up, and then we'll decorate them. I don't know if you guys like videos like that where I'm just, ooh, we need some glue on there, so let's fix that. If you guys like videos where I'm just like decorating ephemera, but it's just what I'm doing right now, so that's what I'm going to film. So Okay, this needed a little glue on one of the corners. There it is. Where I must have missed glue there. All down that side. There we go. Let me check the other corners before I move on to another piece. Yeah, everything else looks okay. Okay, so that one's going to finish drying. And then our last piece was this one. And the reason I didn't want a lot of that gold edge was because I feel like it's just such a harsh line. I mean, it's pretty, but it's a harsh line that isn't going to be uniform all the way around the piece. So I wanted to kind of get rid of that as much as I could. Okay. Let's move our glue book out of the way. So that's what that one looks like. All right, so this needs to be glued over the top. So does this one. The other two are done. And the other one's drying from the layering that we did. So we have these two and this one. And this one is drying. We patched up some stuff on there. Okay, so in the next day or two, we'll get back together and we'll age these up, cut them into tags, and decorate them, and put them in my bin. And then we'll be starting a journal. So I hope you guys have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.